Greetings, everyone. I'm Congressman Hank Johnson. This past Friday, on the last day of their session before justices scurried out of town, maybe to go on unreported luxury vacations paid for by their wealthy patrons, the Supreme Court struck down precedent and ruled that the Equal Protection Clause locks in the privileges historically enjoyed by the majority at the expense of the very people that clause was enacted to protect. The Supreme Court took a sledgehammer to equal protection by ruling that the Equal Protection Clause prohibits affirmative action. There is no question that the legacy of slavery and Jim Crow still prevents equal opportunity for people of color, particularly the descendants of slaves. Yet the Supreme Court ignores this reality while telling us that the playing field is already level, so therefore affirmative action to level the playing field is unconstitutional. Last Friday, the Supreme Court also announced its decision in the 303 Creative case, which ripped away equal protection from LGBTQ people. For the first time in its history, the court told businesses that they have a constitutional right to discriminate against a protected class of people. Discrimination has never been a form of protected expression, and it's heartbreaking that the court is now allowing it. Finally, this court has ruled that the executive branch, acting pursuant to a grant of authority from the legislative branch, lacks the authority to give life-changing student loan relief to more than 40 million student borrowers. This court has veered from its course calling balls and strikes and is now deciding what is good policy. That is not and should not be the role of the Supreme Court, but this court has shown that it's willing to enact what MAGA legislators have been unable to achieve through the legislative process. This Supreme Court overreach denies 40 million Americans the student loan forgiveness authorized by Congress. And I'm glad that this MAGA extreme right Supreme Court has finished its business of turning progress around and hurtling our country backwards. But unfortunately, a new term will start in the fall, and we expect this Supreme Court to continue issuing extreme precedent-shattering opinions that strip away our rights. That's why we must expand the court, and we must expand the court now. Thank you.